Godinez, your community ambassador, and we are here at Fresh and Fabulous here in Oxnard, and I have the lovely Carmen Ramirez.
Good morning. I do have to say I'm a little under the weather. I have a cold. Thank you for the fates for giving that to me, but I'm here.
Well, you know, had you not said that, I would have known, because I think you look great, but then that's my job to make you look good, right?
Thank you, Peter. And yes, we are at Fresh and Fabulous. It's one of the great restaurants downtown, quite a few, and we have big plans for downtown. I'm hoping to still be there to see them come to fruition.
You have a lot of things going on besides being a city council person.
I'm a lawyer. I have clients.
You got family. I won't go through the list.
I got pets. I have a garden.
I saw your puppy.
Did you?
Gosh, Bills and puppies. That's a nice combination.
Yeah. I'm from a mixed family. My mother was Swedish and Irish, and my father Mexican American.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived. I grew up in a community that was just like the Colonia, literally rural. People didn't speak English. Poor, but we didn't kind of know we were poor till later.
Yeah.
We're half a block from the church. We all went together, like the little ladder. I'm one of 7 children, and my grandmother lived with us. She didn't speak English. My mother was the only person in the whole neighborhood who did not speak Spanish.
Oh, really?
And she had to adapt, and she loved it. She loved the Latino culture, and that's why she fell in love with my dad, who was a World War II veteran. They met during that era, and I'm a boomer. In a poor community, but I had a leg up because my mother taught us to read before we went to school.
Wow.
So that is so important for children. You can read, you're going to be successful, because once you fall behind, a lot of our young people here fall behind. It's hard to catch up, and then all of the doors are very hard to open if you can't read. So reading, first thing.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we had that leg up. We spoke English, we could read, and take advantage of good California public schools in a time where more money in the state of California is being put into schools. I benefited from that. So I graduated from high school. I got a scholarship, full scholarship, to go to University of San Francisco, a Jesuit school in San Francisco, which was very exciting. I think I had not ever been away from home for more than a day or two before I went away for months to a school in San Francisco. It was quite an experience.
I bet.
Then I came back. I went to Cal State LA and finished up, and then I got into Loyola Law School. Another lucky break, because my parents didn't have any money to support me, so I got scholarships. I studied pretty hard. I wasn't the best student, but I passed the bar just like everybody else.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I thought I would be a criminal defense lawyer, but in fact I got a temporary job as a legal aid attorney, and I found my calling. And that's what I've been doing for more than 30 years. I've been representing people with low income who've got difficult problems with the businesses, the landlords, the government, and each other. And it's been a tremendous career. I'm still an active attorney. I still represent people.
We have some young individuals here. You want to talk about them? Is that a...
Yeah, I brought, these are young people in my family. They inspire me.
Okay.
There's only 2 of them here in these photos, and maybe they'll see this at some point.
Yes.
I'm thinking of you, even though you never call me.
Call. The number's going to come up right here on the screen. Yeah.
This is my nephew and niece, who are now doing very well. My niece is at UCLA. She's about to graduate, and my nephew's got a great job working in environmental resources, and I'm very proud of them, and they inspire me, along with all the children in my family, as well as the children of our community. Well, this is the California bear, and you'll see she, I think it's a she she's a grizzly bear, and she is ferocious about protecting the rights of Californians. And anyway, she's standing and saying, I'm going to protect my young ones. That's what grizzlies do. Don't get in the way. So this is kind of how I feel about California. We're going to protect our state, our young people in every aspect, our seniors, people who are mentally ill. And the city has a lot to do with that. The city doesn't provide social services, but the city facilitates it. You know, we're working on our homeless issues. Here, cost of housing is pretty tough. So this is another inspiration for me. So I'm very concerned about youth violence in our community. People like to think, people don't live here think this is a very dangerous city. It's dangerous for young people who fight with each other, hurt each other, don't have access to good housing opportunities, jobs, education. We have to change that dynamic. And I think we're working on it, but it's a long process. You have to start when the kids are little.
So Carmen, that was a really great summary of your life and what you're going to. So just some of the key objectives you have. What are some of the things you plan to do to get you where you want to be, or for this community to be where it needs to be?
Well, the first thing for this city and any city is financial stability. Very first thing. You can't do anything without it, without knowing where you're at in terms of your finances, your obligations, what things cost. People are very unhappy with the streets, but our city has invested, I voted for $30 million for street improvements. The city has infrastructure problems. We're an older city, but we're a city that's more than 100 years old. We have aging infrastructure. It has to be repaired for the health of our city, for the health of our businesses. Who wants to work in a city where you can't depend on the water being drinkable? We don't want to be Flint, Michigan, where you can use your plumbing and not worry that it's going to go untreated into the ocean. And we have the advanced water purification system here, which provides another source of water. We have a drought. We've got to really be careful with our water. So these are the things. First of all, financial stability, keeping our infrastructure strong and safe, and public safety. Public safety is not just police officers and code enforcement. It is the library. It's the parks. It's the opportunities for people where they feel safe in our city. And you know, we're actually a safer city than many other cities, but the focus is always on these unfortunate situations where young people, particularly men and boys of color, are hurting each other, and we have to focus on that. So how to do this? Financial stability, charging the right amount for the right things, having enough people in our city departments to serve the public, doing the right thing, not letting toxic industries come here, letting business. We just opened Northrop Grumman here, which is hundreds of employees coming in a high-tech aerospace industry, which is modern. We want modern jobs here. So we need to modernize our internet, our broadband, our building codes. You know, look around downtown. We have some great opportunities here to build housing and fill. You know, our city doesn't sprawl. We can't sprawl because of SOAR, which I support SOAR, because the more you sprawl, the more your city has to extend its services, police, sewer, water, fire, and pretty soon you neglect the residents that are already here. So we have to focus on downtown. We have a transportation hub, which means people can, those 100,000 people that leave the county, many of them from Oxnard, to work in either Santa Barbara or LA, and lived here, support the businesses and restaurants, retail, entertainment, cultural. We have a lot of cultural activities downtown. They can go into LA and come back at night, go into Santa Barbara, come back at night, work, earn an income, but live in the vicinity of downtown. That's coming for our city.
So Carmen, do you have any other comments, final comments that you'd like to share with the audience?
I think that sometimes I'm up on city council dais with my colleagues. I'm looking out, there's just a few people in the audience, or people come for their particular issue. I want to encourage people not to be a one-issue voter or thinker. Think about the whole city. I think of the whole city as sort of like a human body. You know, if you stub your toe, you hurt all over.
Oh yeah.
So if the people in the South are not feeling attended to, not feeling they're getting the resources, having problems that they feel the city's not paying attention to, we're all going to suffer because we're going to have to devote resources there. But if we help each other understand that when you vote for a particular candidate, vote for somebody who cares about your neighborhood, but also vote for somebody who sees the big picture of the community. We have to care about the harbor, the water in the harbor. Why is that happening? Yeah. We have to become a modern city. And I think Oxnard is poised to be a leader in this county. We're the biggest city. We have a vibrant population. We are diverse. We're not boring. We have some of the best weather in the United States of America. We need to take advantage of these opportunities instead of selling ourselves short. Sometimes we do that.
Carmen, thank you so much for a great interview. And I want to take a second here to encourage all you people out there watching to vote, okay? And there are 3 ways you can vote. There is obviously going to your poll, so know where your poll is. And remember to put it down your calendar. How many times have you gone, oh my gosh, it's election day and I forgot to vote? So make sure you know where your poll is, mail it in. And then the third, which again, Carmen said you did this every once in a while, go over down to the county center where the basement is, see the friendly people, and cast your vote there. So you got 3 opportunities, no excuses. So with that, this is Peter Godinez, your community ambassador. Again, we'll see you soon. Bye.